to talk a little bit. After the horrible pass interference missed call in the Rams game, people have been talking and they've been wanting to see some change in the NFL's rules allowing coaches to challenge for pass interference.
What are you guys' thoughts on that?
I'd agree with that.
What? Oh, I couldn't stand that. That'd be
changing the rules.
It would slow down the game.
Yeah, but what do you want them to do? It wouldn't slow down the game that much because they'd either lose or gain.
I mean, I would just see.
What do you want them to do?
Okay, in most slow motion plays, there's always pass interference.
Right.
But in real time, it's a little bit different. So I feel like they could get super, super nitpicky, and then people would be flipped and complaining about all the penalties and all the reviews of the penalties.
Yeah.
Well, I think the easy solution to that is make coaches be able to challenge everything.
I don't think that should happen.
Yeah, I could agree with that. I don't know. I don't have a strong opinion on these, so.
Why do you not think coaches should be challenging? Be able to? Is that too much power?
Yeah, I think that's too much power in the coach's hand. Now, I feel like a good compromise is giving New York. You know how they review plays again in New York? Giving New York that power, a neutral body to look at the Rams play, right? Because that was so obviously and there was nothing that could happen.
But I don't think that it would be giving. I think it would be giving the coaches enough power. Say they keep their same amount of challenges. They still get 2. So it's not slowing down the game anymore. Yeah. It just allows them to pick more individually what they want to challenge. In that situation, the Saints being able to challenge that call would have been super valuable and fair.
And I would agree with that. But then there's the thing, if the Saints didn't have any timeouts because of challenges, then if they don't have any timeouts, you still have to have a way to be able to call that back. So I don't know. I don't know a solution. But
we're all pretty divided.
Didn't you say you had a way to fix it?
Andrew has a solution.
Well, that was my solution. Giving New York the power instead.
Yeah,
because it was
that sounds fun too.
But and then I also want to say to all the salty Saints fans out there, that's not what lost you the game. You guys got the ball first in overtime, and Drew Brees threw an interception.
Yeah, but there wouldn't have been an overtime.
Yeah,
I know, but that wasn't the only thing that lost you guys.
Sure, it wasn't the only.
I mean, you guys. I'm not
the Saints
fan.
No, I'm talking to the
He's
people.
talking directly to the Saints fans out there.
No, see, if that hadn't happened, then the Saints would have won almost guaranteed. There's very little chance that they would have gone to overtime or lost.
I mean, if you watched the game, you saw them.
I did watch the game.
But we all watched the game.
Drew Brees was throwing it in the red zone.
But you're guessing there would have been an interception.
Because they would have just kicked a field goal.
I know. Okay.
All they do is they get down there and they just run out the clock.
People act like that play was life and death for them.
It was.
No, it wasn't.
They
still had the chance to go to overtime and then win the game.
They still had a chance, but it would have been over if they had called that. It would have literally been over.
They did.
I think it would have been over, but they had another shot to go win the game.
They did, but that doesn't. It was a life and death call.
Right, it still had such a drastic impact on the
entire
game. But there's also an argument that they played the entire drive wrong by passing on first down.
And that's what I kind of hinted at.
But because you didn't say it.
No, I mean it was a definite mistake to pass the ball because in my opinion,
they could have just ran it down, kicked field goal, walked to the Super Bowl. But or they would have had to give the Rams the ball back with
20 seconds.
Or they could have rushed for a first down, game over. But I've never seen a call before that had such a obvious impact on how a game ended. That one call could have won the Saints the game, I feel like.
Yeah, I agree with that. I haven't seen many calls, but that was most definitely one of them.
This is the new catch rule from... You remember the catch rule they changed?
They dealt with the catch rule incredibly well, I think.
I know. So I feel like I'm just interested to see what they do with this. And then some people were also questioning the overtime rules. And that's the one I had a really easy way to fit.
I have a big problem with overtime rules.
You do? Okay. instead of a coin toss, I would just
give it to the home team.
No, give it to the team who lost the coin toss at the beginning.
That's so like
very I don't unfair. Know if I agree.
What do you mean? Okay,
I do not agree.
Okay, so Simon.
I feel like I can make a better argument for the home team getting it because they worked the entire season to get that home field advantage, and in a very crucial.
I disagree with both.
Really?
I'll talk about this when dangerous.
I don't. Okay. Because when there's a coin toss at the beginning of the game, and then the team has a chance to.
You still have the entire game left to be played, though.
Just hear me out. Okay. So Team A wins the coin toss.
Just call them the Saints and the Rams.
Okay, the Saints. So let's say the Saints win the coin toss to start the game.
Okay.
And they have the chance to keep the ball or defer the ball.
Uh-huh.
If they keep the ball, then I feel like they should give up.
Why though?
Or
you just said your reasoning, Ken. What's the?
I still am not following you.
Because then, how it would work is one team. So the Saints would start with the ball at the beginning of the game. The Rams would have the ball for the second half, and then the Saints would have it again.
Yeah, but that's not
in a potential overtime.
But why?
Because Bill Belichick goes out here and he always defers the ball. And so that would kind of ruin that strategy to have it in the second half, just in case it goes to overtime, you're giving it to the other team.
But okay, wait, so Andrew, that means that the beginning coin toss, like winning the beginning coin toss is way less valuable than winning the overtime coin
that would
toss.
Make
They're way different things.
That would ruin the beginning coin. That would make losing the beginning coin toss like a win.
Well, not necessarily, because that's still banking that you're going to overtime.
That's true. But
because
you can't put the two coin tosses at equal value because they have no. And they're not even close.
You don't even know if the second one's going to happen.
What's your suggestion, Jason?
I think that you just shouldn't have that rule where you have to score, and if you score, then you win.
No, I don't like that.
I like that.
I like that.
Why would you? I
like the sudden death touchdown rule.
But that's not fair to the other.
My favorite.
Shouldn't the better team win?
I don't like when people make the argument like, I hate the college football overtime because it's not football. There's not a kickoff.
What's the college football overtime?
The college football one is you start at the 25-yard line. The coin flip is if you want to start with the ball or on defense still.
Yeah.
But if you score on offense, the other team gets the ball at the 25-yard line and tries to score again.
I think you should do that except with kickoffs.
It's like why do you want kickoffs, Jason?
Because that's how football's played. Why wouldn't you have kickoffs?
It's so exciting. From like a pure, I'm using the Jason catchphrase, from a pure entertainment standpoint.
Do I say that?
With movies.
Oh, okay.
That's now your catchphrase in the show.
Pure entertainment.
But just like watching a college team, 25 yards in, it's like just red zone. If they score...
Oh, wait, 25 yards in?
Yeah.
Like on the opponent's side?
They have 25 yards till the end zone.
Oh.
See, I don't like that. I would like to reverse it.
Like
so you have to go down the entire field.
I think you should just have another normal like football thing.
Just like 15 more minutes.
No, not 15 because that's way too tiring, obviously. But like if the team scores, the other team should have a chance to like match the score.
At least that.
Yeah, at least have a chance to match the score.
The bottom line that has.
Personally, I'm okay because the defense is going to have to step up.
Yeah, but what if if you have a super strong offense and a bad defense, then you could still be like a Super Bowl contender.
Defense wins championships,
but it
Jason.
doesn't.
Yes, it does. It wins.
But you're rewarding like you're rewarding like having like a perfectly balanced team instead of like building like your offense a ton. And if your offense got you to that point, they should have a chance to win it and bring you there. Doesn't that make sense?
I don't have a problem with...
Things happen on individual drives that lead it to become unbalanced. If just the first team to score, like over time, it becomes more and more unbalanced.
Yeah, like the Chiefs, like their offense brought them there, and they didn't have a chance to like prove themselves in overtime.
And also, from a pure entertainment standpoint...
I think that's your catchphrase next time.
I'm making it my catchphrase by making it your catchphrase. But, that's what fans want. They want to see Patrick Mahomes get a chance to score in overtime.
And if nothing else, it's fair.
Yeah. But also entertainment. Any other thoughts on that?
I don't think they're going to change it, though.
Probably not.
Like,
I think they will in the next 10 years.
Oh yeah,
maybe
they need more of these instances.
Yeah,
And I think it
didn't
definitely
need
will.
more of a reason to.
And I think
It most
the whole
definitely will
reffing
have
thing kind of overshadowed the overtime stuff.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
It most definitely did.
But for two great games, there sure was a lot of controversy.
Yep.
Prop bets.
We each chose 3 prop bets that we would personally take.
I only
Oh,
chose
yes.
2.
We went.
Well, I chose 4, Andrew, so...
Oh,
That
okay.
makes
Jason has my other
It,
choice.
a little unorganized, but what we did is we found the most zany, out there, unusual prop bets. Like they differ from our normal bet.
Some aren't even zany, but they're just smart to take.
Some are
But
pretty
go on,
zany.
yeah. Okay, yeah, well,
But we're
most
gonna
of them
share
are...
them with
Okay,
you
fine.
and tell you our.
Let's
opinions.
go around in the circle. Simon, would you like
Oh,
to start?
I would love.
Start with your
I-
worst and lead to your best or most crazy.
But my best is so exciting. I want to.
Okay, then lead with your best.
Well, I like them all so much, but here's the one I feel the most
Good.
confident about.
Okay.
Will the age gap between Bill Belichick and Sean McVay be mentioned? Yes is at -200, and no is at +150. And I think you're a sucker if you don't say yes.
I agree with that.
I agree.
It's
Yeah.
mentioned everywhere.
Yeah.
And like if they go that entire Super Bowl, because it's a record, it's the largest age gap in a Super Bowl history.
Isn't
the Super Bowl.
McVay's the youngest head coach,
Probably.
right?
But the age gap is definitely a record.
Yeah.
So they cannot. They won't. If
They can't.
I will say, what should I do if they do not mention it?
You should, you should, oh, there's so many things coming in my head.
I
right
just
now.
opened up the floodgates in
There's
Jason's
so
head.
many things. I'll think on it.
We're gonna figure it. I am so confident in this. I can't even describe it.
I have something, but I'll tell you after the podcast.
Oh god. All right.
You should give us
Behind the
your player rankings before our fantasy draft.
Oh, I think he's gonna, isn't he? Because he's
Well,
like
yeah,
giving
we
them
have
on
to.
the
We,
podcast.
Yeah,
we
this is
all
true.
have to share.
Oh,
our player
no.
Yeah,
rank.
I have no problem with that.
Yeah, neither do
I'm
we.
not
Did it
telling
this
you
year.
guys
Yeah,
the
we
sleepers.
Andrew, we did it
All
this
right.
year.
Andrew, what is your prop bet?
My prop bet?
Do you have it memorized?
How many times is the non-pass interference play between the Rams and the Saints going to be mentioned in the
I thought it
Super
was
Bowl?
just,
No,
is
it's
it going to
will
be
it
mentioned
be.
or not?
Will CBS
Yeah.
show the Saints ran pass
Oh.
interference? Yes is +200, no -300.
I think that's close.
I'd go no.
I think it'll be shown.
I don't think it'll be shown.
mean-
I think it'll be mentioned.
I'm gonna go yes because they do that thing on how they got there at the beginning, and
That
I feel
might-
like
yeah.
that's gonna be where they show it.
But I feel like maybe they'll just want to show like the best moments of each team and not like the moment where
Yes.
people thought like
But
They
it's
don't
nice to see. All right, my prop bet is if SpongeBob makes an appearance doing Sweet Victory at the halftime show, will he kneel in protest? The yes is +3,000. The no is -20,000.
if SpongeBob
yes,
shows up, will
and
he
does
kneel?
Sweet Victory will he kneel in protest?
I think this is such a great one because like it's almost been confirmed that Sweet Victory is being played based on a Twitter account.
But SpongeBob has to come out.
There's so many factors
For
that
this,
has
for you to
happen.
lose this, A, it has to be played. B, SpongeBob has to come out. C, SpongeBob has to kneel in protest. Not just kneel, but kneel in protest. Then the minus 20,000 is pretty awful, but I would still take
terrible
it.
odds, but
But you'd bet $20,000 to win 100, but I would still take that.
I would bet I
will
can't
never
imagine.
happen.
I can't
Andrew
even,
can literally punch me in the face as hard as he can if it happens.
Really?
I think
Really?
a better-
Yeah.
they just shook hands.
Jason's going to get knocked out.
No, I won't.
I think a more interesting bet that they could have done is SpongeBob gonna shake?
I'm going to go watch
I'm sure
all the
that's a
Rocky
bet.
movies in preparation.
I'll watch
Andrew
him
just
for
got
you.
really, really excited.
All right, Simon.
This is
Back to
revenge
me.
for my championship, Jason.
Yes. All right, Simon.
Here it is. The record in a Super Bowl for most cumulative points scored is 75. Will that record?
No.
No.
I agree with you guys.
It's going to be
But
defensive
wait
game.
till you hear the lines.
What is it?
Yes is plus 425.
That's
And-
surprisingly low.
No is minus 800.
I would have thought it'd be like more like 1,000, but
I think no's a lot safer. But I don't think you can count it out with these offenses.
I would count it out. I hate to say it. Like, unless the Rams win, like, 50-20. Or 55.
Can each of these offenses score,
No.
like, 35, 40?
Well, they can, but
they both
Patriots
did.
are giving me hesitation. But the Patriots did on the Chiefs' defense.
Personally, I think how this game's going to look is the Patriots are going to go out and try to run the ball down the Rams' throats. And I feel like the Rams are going to be struggling to get the ball out of Goff's hands against the Patriots' defense. And so I feel like it's going to be a defensive, low-scoring game.
A low scoring?
Low scoring.
You just completely summed up the championship games right there. The Patriots in the playoffs have been just like jammed.
I know. I mean, like, and it's been working. So why would they stop?
In the NFC Championship game, the Rams could not keep Drew Brees off the field at the beginning, but they came out and won. Do you think the Rams are going to win?
I do think the Rams are going to win, though, and I'll tell you why when I give you my hot takes.
All right,
I have.
We'll wait on that. All right, Andrew, second prop bet.
Second prop bet.
Here it is.
Who's going to win the coin toss?
Who's going to win the coin toss? Andrew.
I actually kind of like that prop
50-50.
bet. I like that prop bet.
Who's going to win the
coin toss?
It's such good. It's like it's not bad odds. Like it's really not
good
bad
odds either way.
I know.
Well, who's going to win this?
Patriots.
The Rams.
I do think the Patriots, just because it seems like one of those lucky things that's going to happen to the Patriots.
No, tables have turned.
Why are you giving logic on who's going to win the coin toss? It's just like,
it's who's going to win a coin toss.
It's just my feel about how the game's going to go, okay? Okay? It's a new era. It's the McVay era. Not the Belichick
my
era.
next prop bet.
McVay's going to
will either
dominate.
Jim Nantz or Tony Romo say Hotlanta, which I've never heard before, but the yes is plus 200, the no is minus 200.
I take the no.
Yeah, I would most definitely take the no.
You take
no, they're not going to say Hotlanta. I'll give you very good on that. I'll give you 10 to 1 odds.
10 to 1?
Welcome
5
to the
to
Super
1.
Bowl. We're here in hot
5 to 1?
5 to 1 odds.
I will make that $1 bet with you.
5 to 1?
Hotlanta.
3 to 1. 3 to 1.
No, 5 to 1.
4 to 1.
You just said 5 to 1. Shake
4
my
to
damn
1.
hand.
4 to
5 to 1.
4 to 1.
5 to 1.
I know you'll do 4 to 1.
Oh,
So.
4 to 1.
All right. Well, that's done.
Great negotiation.
Yes.
I think Andrew and I are out. So, Jason, do you want to rattle off your last two?
Yes, I will. So, Kawhi Leonard points on February 3rd, or James White rushing yards on February 3rd.
Ooh!
Kawhi is minus 130, James White's plus 100. I take James White because you stand to win more, and there's a really good chance. Here are his recent rushing games where he has played. Going from week 13. Just this season. 18, 11, 37, 44, 39, 40, 31, 73, 26, 13.
Yeah, but how many
12,
of those games are without Michelle?
41. Well, true, but in the playoffs, 30 and 23.
30 and 23.
And for plus 100 odds, I'll take that.
First of all, this is excellent. This is an excellent one.
Yeah.
I feel
There's some
who
great
are the Raptors
ones in
playing?
there. I will check.
I think I'm going Kawhi.
Do you know Kawhi?
No, yeah,
Do you know who Kawhi?
Yeah.
The Raptors are playing the Clippers.
So Kawhi.
Sounds like Tobias Harris, maybe. He's all right.
I think I'm going to put my money on the funny laugh of Kawhi Leonard.
I would do that, and that is better odds, but with plus 100 odds and minus 130 odds, I'd take White's, I think.
Yeah, I get that.
And then my next one...
Because it's rushing yards, not receiving yards.
Yes. It is. That is why they did
White is a better receiving.
If it were receiving, receiving yards,
it was like... Yeah, I know.
Okay. Will Jim Nantz or Tony Romo say underdog? The yes is minus 400, the no is plus 320. And I think the
will. But they won't be talking about an underdog. I think they'll be talking about how neither team's an underdog.
Or they could be talking about the puppy Super Bowl. The puppy Super Bowl. No, but the no is plus 320, which I think is great odds. Like, what context would they say underdog in?
I don't think either of these teams constitutes an underdog.
Exactly. And no is plus 320. I just can't think of when they'd say it.
Yeah,
I think every team's an underdog.
I think that's my favorite one. because
but they're not
going to
say that.
I know.
And I have one more.
All right.
That's not a weird one. Will either team score 3 straight times? The yes is minus 220. The no is plus 180. And the plus 180 for no is very.
Will each team score 3?
No. Will either team score 3 straight times?
Does that include field goals?
Yeah. Any kind of scoring. I think the no at plus 180 is pretty appealing there.
I'm gonna say no.
It's not whether you say yes or no. It's which one would you take? The yes
Or
for not minus 220 or the no?
I would take the no.
Yeah, exactly. I would too. I think
this feels like something that would happen. I feel like if one team gets in front by a couple scores, the other's got to score.
Oh, yeah. I know.
I think each of these teams are so capable of it. And the Patriots seem like they always just go down and get a field goal.
I agree, but in between, I think the Rams will score at least one.
I think I just take a sneaky yes on that.
All right, those are mine. I love the underdog one though, plus 320.
That one's great.
Really
my lock of the entire year is the age gap being mentioned. It will be mentioned, and I will be cheering.
Can I punch you too if it doesn't be mentioned, Simon?
Can I punch you if it does?
No.
Yeah.
All right, moving on.
First, let's just do our quick Super Bowl predictions.
I guess we should do that.
Rams. So Andrew has Rams. What's the score, Andrew?
Rams. 17-10.
God.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Is that your hot take?
Yeah.
Do you really believe
Aaron
that?
Donald, Ndamukong Suh. I watched a commercial in the Super Bowl. I
think
saw
the
Aaron
Rams-
Donald messing around with Terry Bradshaw. They were like on opposite ends of a round table, and Aaron Donald was like faking trying to sack Terry Bradshaw, but I saw it. I was like, Aaron Donald,
poor reasoning,
dominate
Andrew,
that game.
I'm glad you gave us your hot take.
Aaron Donald's gonna dominate.
My pick.
Let's get a reasonable pick.
Donald.
Patriots 27, Rams 24, I think.
I like that.
Yeah, 27-24 Patriots. That's what I'm gonna.
All right. Mine. I'm trying to think of a reasonable. I do think it is going to be relatively high scoring. I think it's going to be Patriots, 38-28.
20. A 10-point.
I think it's going to be a 7-point game. Patriots are driving down.
Oh, okay.
And they just ice the game with a classic Steven Gostowski field
Isn't
goal.
it Gostowski?
Gostowski.
Whatever his name is.
I think you guys said the same thing. I got it.
Either way,
I don't...
38-28.
All right.
And
17-10.
my reasoning is just I think both of these teams. The Rams can score, and we saw what the Patriots do when they face a scoring offense, consistently, like what they did in the Super Bowl last year.
Yeah. But I think they both have decent.
Do you guys think Todd Gurley's going to have a major impact on the game?
But,
well, in a sense that he hasn't been.
So, actually, I don't know. I'm worried about Todd Gurley next season.
I'm not.
I want to take Saquon first now.
And that is.
I know it's an overreaction.
That's what's happened with a lot of people.
I don't know.
I am not straying from Todd Gurley as of yet. But if they re-sign C.J. Anderson,
there's no reason that Saquon.
If I'm the Rams and C.J. Anderson isn't asking for a lot, I will re-sign C.J.
Yeah.
And I'll just shrug that off, and let's.
I still think Todd Gurley is going to be...
There's just, I can see next season Todd Gurley kind of, disappearing now with CJ. Yeah. I don't know.
Like what I thought was going to happen this year.
This is when
with
Ian
Todd
drafts
Gurley?
Todd Gurley.
Oh. Yeah. You
don't
really go
insane. Still my one-on-one.
Very sick. Yeah.
But it is concerning, and as things...
I think it's closer now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
And there's the hot take we've been waiting for.
What do you mean?
Thank you, Andrew.
No, I give you a really good hot take.
All right.
But I am, once we get more information, I'll make an updated...
In my head, I see, Aaron Donald...
I'll make an updated analysis of it.
Doing what Von Miller did in the Super Bowl against the Panthers. Destroying Cam Newton. Aaron Donald's going to destroy Tom Brady and make him retire.
But did the Panthers score 10 points in that Super Bowl?
No, I forgot how much they scored.
More than 10 they scored.
Well, they didn't have to... I almost said they didn't have to go up against Akeem Talib, but they did.
That would have been really funny, actually.
They don't have to go against Akeem Talib and Marcus Peters.
Marcus Peters hasn't been playing.
There we go. He's
Let's
gonna
move on.
shine.
We are back. You guys loved.
You guys asked for it.
Yeah, you guys
We're
loved our
delivering
game
with
last
it.
week. You guys just told us, man, that blind player guessing game was the best thing we've ever listened to. You guys just have to do that again. So we are with Andrew.
We're giving Andrew a bite of that glory, so.
Oh yeah, Andrew.
I think we should have a race to see who it is too between Andrew.
You guys alternate guesses until someone
Yeah.
gets it, and
But we have to do the buzzer
on,
thing
Jason.
where we like hit the table to see.
all right, I'll be the judge. Well, I have to explain the rules first.
I want to relax, Jason.
Andrew, since you weren't here, I'll explain it to you. Basically, what I've done is I've taken 2 players, 28. It's only their 2018 season.
Okay.
Taken their stats. I'll tell you what position they play.
Are they
and
all
how many-
Steelers players?
And I'll tell you how many games they played. And basically, sorry, I've got something in my throat.
Is it my Super Bowl hot take, Simon? Was it too much for you?
Oh. No.
Go for it.
I'll. Okay. I think that real quick, before we do that, before we end with this, we should just give our top 3 favorite Super Bowl eats
Like
or
foods?
drinks. Yes,
Oh,
to have
I
on
like
the
it.
Super Bowl. Any kind of food or drink.
I have a
Any
very
kind.
clear number 1.
All right, what's your number 1? Or go from 3.
Go from 3? Oh, I gotta formulate my list. This
Or-
is off the
Like
top.
food and drink?
For food and drink, yeah.
I bet Andrew and I can say our number 1 at the same time.
I think I know what
Ready?
number 1 is. Oh, this is gonna be
2,
a wreck.
1.
Wings.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's
That's
yes.
what I thought.
It has to be wings.
I grew with wings, but only from Buffalo Wild Wings.
I'm pretty much good with any. Hot wings are just.
Yeah. So,
What are your guys' 2 and 3?
I think that I've talked about this before, but I think cold chicken is actually really good. You know, like thighs and drumsticks, just cold breaded chicken.
Now, I've never
Super
had
good.
cold chicken. I'm not sure how I'd feel about it.
It's even better than the real deal, Simon. It's
I
really
think
good.
I think
Even better
the
than
clear
that.
number 2, and it goes hand in hand with wings, is
Pizza.
pizza.
Yeah, I'd put
Andrew,
that,
we're twins.
I'd put that as number 1 for me, I guess.
Our number 3s are, I gotta think about this, but it's also kind of like classic.
I need a beverage, so I'm gonna need a Coke.
Oh.
Well, I'm.
Oh!
I like Coke. No, I
It's
need
so
it.
plain
I need to eat
and
my
basic.
pizza, eat my wings, and have a Coke.
I'm, gonna
I'm
have
taking-
something better.
I'm not taking a drink in my top 3.
Me
Because I
either.
will drink water during the Super Bowl because I'll be eating so many unhealthy foods that I'll feel sick, and water makes me feel
Oh,
healthy.
Super Bowl is a time to splurge.
I know. Yeah, geez, Simon.
I'm trying.
Continue, Simon.
Sorry, I needed.
We were recording the whole time,
Oh, okay.
but we didn't say anything about that.
So I give you guys season for a 3rd time. I'm gonna say it.
Yes.
They played this season. I'm giving you how many games they played. First, you guys have to guess. You say which player I'd rather have. Which one you pick.
Yeah.
Going forward to 2019. Then you guys will take turns guessing who that player is. I picked a quarterback, a running back, wide receiver, and a tight end for today's edition. And are we ready to get started?
Well, so you're comparing
Yes.
them against position, right? Yeah.
Quarterback against quarterback.
Okay, first, which guy we'd rather have, and then we guess who.
Yeah.
Who- And you guys will be competing today.
You're going
What does
down,
winner
Jason.
get?
Oh, there's only 4, so you guys better not tie. So I'll let, since Andrew hasn't played this game yet, what position would you like to start with?
Running back.
Of course. All right. Here we go. Player number 1 had. Okay, sorry, I had to find it. Player number 1 played only 10 games, rushed for 118 times. But he ran for, in those only 10 games, 641 yards and 3 touchdowns at 5.4 yards per carry. Player number 2 played 14 games, so 4 more games. Had 210 rushing attempts, 973 yards and 5 touchdowns at 4.6 yards per carry. Receiving wise, in only 10 games.
Simon.
I can't do it. I'm so sorry. In only 10 games, player number 1 had 32 receptions, and player number 2 had 25 receptions. Player number 1 had 213 receiving yards, and player number 2 had 163 receiving yards.
And what were the receiving touchdowns?
You're making me talk about
I'm like, you signed up for this.
They
Like,
each had 1.
they each had 1 receiving touchdown.
Yes.
Wait, so what was the rushing yards for each of them?
641 to 973. But player 2 with the less rushing yards only played 10 games and rushed at almost a yard per carry more.
Okay.
Definitely the guy with more rushing yards. Definitely.
Yeah, I'd take the one.
Is that because of fear of injury? With
Yeah,
the first game?
fear of injury and
Just more rushing yards.
But he played 4 more games.
Yeah,
But with the efficiency of player number 1, you could argue that he's gonna out-rush him.
true. But if they're the exact same, which it sounds like, plus he has a little more touchdowns.
But in my case, I have a guess at who player number 1 is.
I'd hope so.
I need to think about it.
And I think that I would want this specific kind of player on my team next year.
3 touchdowns.
Would you like me to take a shot?
Are we ready?
Okay, yeah, you can go
I'm
first,
ready.
I guess. I think I guess.
Player number 1, Aaron Jones.
No. Jason.
It was not Aaron Jones. He had a lot more than 3 touchdowns.
He... Oh, I've got... For player number 2, there's a hint.
Is player number 1 10 games and like 700 rushing yards?
641.
And 3 touchdowns?
Mm-hmm.
10 games?
10 games. 5.4 yards per carry.
I would want to say Eckler, but I know he's played more than that. A lot more than that. And has more yards.
He's a receiving back too. 32 receptions in only 10 games.
Wait, think about this. I'm gonna... I know this one. I know this guy.
Oh, is it Andrew's turn? Or no, it's Jason.
No, I haven't guessed yet. It's, I don't want to embarrass myself by forgetting this guy's name, so I'm just going to look it up real quick.
You guys are going to kick yourself.
No, I know this guy's...
If you have to look it up.
No. I'm just looking up this team's running back because... Kerryon Johnson. I forgot his name. I told you I'd be embarrassed if I said that. Kerryon Johnson.
It is Kerryon Johnson. Point for Jason. 1-0. Player number 2.
Can you go through his stats again?
Oh my god. 14 games, 210 rushing attempts, 973 yards, 5 touchdowns at 4.6 yards per carry. Only 25 receptions though. And this is the
14 games?
Yeah, and this is the guy you said you'd take over Kerryon Johnson.
I have 2 guys in mind.
It is. We don't want too much dead air time, Andrew.
Is he in the NFC?
I'm trying to... No.
He is.
I'll give you a hint. I'll give you a hint when it's your turn.
Okay.
Andrew, would you...
Wait, do I get a hint?
Ask me a yes or no question.
Is he in the AFC?
Yes.
Okay. There you go, Jason.
So that destroys both of my guesses. I know
Nick
who it
Chubb.
is. I know who it is.
Nick Chubb.
It's Lamar Miller.
It is Lamar Miller.
What the hell?
Yep.
No!
2-0 Jason.
Yep.
Lamar Miller, Kerryon Johnson. What are your guys' takes on Lamar Miller for next year?
I don't like
Better
him.
than
I like Kerryon better.
I like Kerryon a lot better. Kerryon is going to way overperform what he did this year.
Oh, definitely.
And Lamar Miller's
I
not
just
going
find
to
it
get it.
interesting.
Yeah, no. And this year, I would have rather had Lamar Miller.
Yeah.
Next.
Next.
Right. Jason, what position next?
Let's go tight end.
Oh.
Save worst for now.
This is a fun...
I thought I had the running backs in the bag.
Turns
I was
out
thinking like...
Okay.
It's going to be so...
This one is a bit different in that we are doing 3 tight ends.
Oh. Alright.
Because I couldn't pick just 2 of them. Because this is so great.
Oh, Travis Kelce, Zach Ertz, George Kittle.
You got him, Andrew. No.
What was that, 3 points, Simon?
No. Okay. I'm going down individual stats. Player number 1, 68 receptions. Player number 2, 66 receptions. Player number 3, 47 receptions.
Do they all have, how many games have each of them played?
Both players 1 and 2 played all 16. And player 3 played 13.
Okay.
Yards-wise, player number 1 had just under 900 at 896.
I know who one of them is.
Player number 2 had 750 receiving yards, and player number 3 had the least at 682. Touchdown-wise, player number 1 had 6, player number 2 had 13, player number 3 had 3.
I know who that is.
Yeah, player number 2 should be painfully obvious.
Not for Andrew, though.
And that is
No,
their
I know
stats.
player number 2.
Oh, okay.
First of all, who would you guys rather?
13
Yeah,
touchdowns.
13 touchdowns.
The 13 touchdowns?
Let's just say it at the same time. So
Who's playing
neither
number
of
2?
us- Let's just ready. 1, 2, 3. Eric Ebron. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyone gets.
Both get a...
I know number 1 though.
Okay.
It's Andrew's guess, though, because
Yeah,
you guys
yeah.
Number 1.
And Jason is up 2-0. The
Okay.
Eric Ebron's in neutral. We'll
Okay.
just-
Can you run me through one stats? Just one stat.
16 games. 16 games.
16 games.
68 receptions. 896 yards and 6 touchdowns.
I know. I definitely know.
Kittle.
What? What?
No.
Andrew, please. Please.
Kittle broke the record for tight end receiving yards in a season.
Andrew.
Okay. Jason.
Kittle had almost 1,400 receiving yards.
I didn't know Kittle's stats.
Andrew.
Not
Okay.
900.
So I've overthumped this, and now I have 2 people. I'm gonna say that number 1 is 9 touchdowns and 900.
6 touchdowns, 900 yards.
Austin Hooper.
No.
Oh,
We know who it is.
I think so. I mean, I'm not like sure.
Back to Andrew.
I'm
And it
pretty
is
sure I know
still
who it is.
2-2. I mean 2-0.
800 yards.
900
900 yards. Oh.
Andrew looks
60
so morally
receptions.
defeated.
I don't know how you
900
get
yards.
receptions.
And
I know.
think about it. It had to have been a very good tight end.
I know.
68 receptions.
Ertz.
But no.
Ertz
Okay.
had over 100. Ertz broke
Okay.
the record for receptions for tight
Oh
end.
my God.
I don't know my tight end stats.
Okay. I've overthought this
It's-
once again, but I'm gonna guess Vance McDonald.
No.
No, okay. Now I think I know who it is. Now I think I know who it is, but I'm not sure.
I feel like you guys should guess it
Okay.
too.
Jared Cook.
Jared Cook.
Oh.
I should have
Come
got
back.
that. I should have got that.
Oh.
My next guess was gonna be Trey Burton,
Trey Boo Boo.
unless that's the next guy. Wait, so who? Okay, can you guys say this guy's stats again? You don't have to say receptions.
Player number 3. I will say it. He had 47 receptions in 13 games and 3 touchdowns for 682 yards.
Okay, it's
Jack Doyle.
What? It's Jason's turn.
I had someone in mind, but Jack Doyle sounds very appetizing. Jack Doyle.
No.
Okay.
That was a strategic replay.
2-1. Can Andrew tie it up with the tight ends?
I think
40.
Mark.
47 receptions.
47. 600.
700.
Oh shit.
682.
Oh, I have to think. I thought because Doyle missed like 2 games. I thought that I was.
Gears are true.
It's not a lot of reception.
Missed 3 games.
I have
We
like
need like
3
a-
guys that I
We need
know.
to have like a theme song while you guys are.
I know it's kind of hard.
Do
I go?
do. I'm losing.
Yeah,
Stop.
Andrew, you're guessing 5, 4, 3.
Austin Hooper.
No.
30.
No, for the last
He didn't
one.
miss these.
Okay, Jason.
I want to say one of the Tampa Bay guys. I think O.J. Howard had more than 3 touchdowns, but I also think Cameron did. I'm going to go with Cameron Bryant.
No.
Don't tell me.
I love this. I didn't think
Is
this
it
was
O.J.
gonna
Howard?
work.
Is it O.J.
I
Howard?
didn't think this was gonna work.
Andrew, it's O.J.
I
Howard.
thought it would be too obvious.
I'll go ahead and tell you.
You know?
It's O.J. Howard.
No, O.J. Howard missed more games.
Oh, I mean, I don't know what it is, but I have an idea.
Andrew's guess, and I'm gonna have to push Andrew because he doesn't say his.
No, it's so hard though. I think.
Oh, I know who it is. Okay, I know who it is.
No, that means I have to get it.
Yep.
I'm not 100% sure in this, but I'm 65.
Vance McDonald.
No. No, Andrew.
Rob Gronkowski.
It is Rob Gronkowski.
Fuck.
Andrew.
Oh, that was bad. I got super.
Yeah, we're gonna have to put expletive warning on it now. That's gonna be so much. I know it's gonna be so much work. All right, it's fine. I'll put a duck noise over it. All right.
Yeah,
Andrew,
Rob,
which one?
How crazy is that? Rob Gronkowski, 47 receptions. When Jared Cook and Eric Ebron had almost.
But
I thought Vance's huge 90-yard plays would have gotten him there. I was like,
he had a better season than that. All right,
okay, Andrew. Quarterback or receiver?
Let's go wide out.
Okay. Here we go.
I'm only 1 point behind you, Jason.
You're 2.
This is about to be purely a preference of receptions or yards.
Receptions.
You take receptions?
No. I just don't pay attention to receptions. All right, what is it?
Oh wait, we don't get both.
No.
Okay, yes, no.
It's like they're outweighed in different.
Yeah.
Player number one played 15 games, had 102 receptions for 1,021 yards and 9 touchdowns. Player number 2 played 16 games, only had 86 receptions, but had 1,524 yards for
I know who that is.
8 touchdowns.
I know who that is.
So basically, player number 1, more touchdowns, and 20 more receptions. But player number 2 had 500 more receiving yards, give or take. Who do you want?
2.
Oh, 2, I guess. I don't know.
You get more chunk plays. It sounds like.
All right.
Who is player number 1?
We're doing 1 first.
Who
I have an idea of this.
It's Andrew, because Jason gets wrong. Okay, Jason is up.
3-1.
3-1. Andrew, you got to get both these.
AB.
No. Andrew!
What? No, he had Julio Brown 1,300 receiving yards and 15 touchdowns.
All right. So what are these stats again for player 1?
102 receptions, 1,021 receiving yards, 9 touchdowns.
Juju.
No, Juju was a contestant on the last.
I know. I thought he had more receptions than I think. All right.
Kenny G?
No.
Nah.
Kenny G was on the last one too. Just like no, but I feel like this one's gonna be kind of hard to get.
I know
Jason
number 2.
Definitely knows.
I know number 2.
Andrew,
is it T.Y. Hilton? Maybe.
No, but you're trending in the right direction.
Okay.
You're in the hemisphere. Andrew.
Oh, I know who it is.
Sorry, this is hard.
I'm skeptical about that from Jason because I feel like
Amari Cooper.
No.
Jarvis Landry.
No.
I want to say DeAndre Hopkins for some reason, but I don't think it is. I know he has more receiving yards, but
I think Hop had.
Oh, this is
He
hard.
was one of the 3 players in 1,500.
Mike Evans?
Andrew!
Okay.
Andrew's killing me.
Trending in the right direction with T.Y. I don't know what that means. If it's a
Think about similar wide receivers, not skill-wise, but in the fantasy realm.
I want to say, Robert Woods.
No, but that's a good guess.
No.
Not. I'll give you a hint. He's not on the Rams. Just
Okay. I thought Cooks for a second.
He plays in the NFC.
Oh, I'm gonna get this now on my next guess. I don't know who it is, but I'm gonna get it.
Tyler Lockett.
No.
He
did not have 102 receptions.
Okay.
I mean, he had a good season. He had
I'm most definitely gonna get this. So by narrowing it down, it's not Eagles. No one from the Giants. No.
Go ahead, say it.
Odell, just
No.
Odell. Okay, I had to get
I
it
could
out.
give you guys such a good hint.
No, don't. I can get it next guess. I just had to get that.
It couldn't be Alshon.
Oh my god! It might actually be Alshon.
Alshon?
No.
Okay, I was making sure.
Okay. I'm gonna get this.
Whiteouts like T.Y.
In the same fantasy realm.
Yeah, I know. I'm kind of like...
I don't think it's Calvin Ridley. So.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah, Calvin really did not.
I didn't. I know. That's what I thought. Not from that division.
I think it'd be such a good hint.
No, I can get this.
You should give me the good hint.
No, Andrew. Maybe I'll give Andrew a good hint.
Yeah, you could give Andrew a good hint. Let me. Stephon Diggs.
It is Stephon Diggs.
Yeah.
My clue is going to be this player lives in a city where school got canceled because of negative 60 years ago. And it is Jason running away with
And now I know the next one, so.
So Andrew, you better guess this one right.
Okay.
I'm going to help Andrew out a little bit here.
Yeah, you can.
This player played all 16 games.
Right.
Only 86 receptions, but 1,524 yards for 8 touchdowns. There were only 3 players in the NFL that
Tyreek the Freak.
Oh, Andrew, you blew
Let me finish my clue.
I'll give Andrew another guess.
Okay.
He plays in the AFC.
Okay.
Wait.
No, he doesn't.
Okay.
No, wait, sorry.
Okay.
They seem like a team that
You're
would play in the
confusing
AFC.
me.
NFC. And I'll give you another hint. Because this might be too much, but I want it to be a closer game.
Yeah.
2 of the only 3 players that had 1,500 yards played in the same division. Please do not guess this certain person because
1,500 yards.
1,500. He did not lead the league in receiving yards, but he was top 3, and he plays in the same division as the league leader in receiving yards. So who was the league leader in receiving yards?
I don't know who that is.
You know who it is, Andrew. Just you know who it is.
Oh.
NFC.
NFC.
I don't know.
Andrew, you do know.
I don't want to say a guy, but he's not it.
Andrew.
There's only one name.
Andrew.
And he plays for the Vikings. But that's not
It's
it.
not at... Listen, Andrew.
Okay. 1,500.
First,
It's Julio Jones, Andrew. It's Julio Jones.
Julio Jones led the league in receiving yards, but he's not player number 2.
I know he's gonna guess the wrong person. I know he's gonna guess the wrong
Okay, he's in
person.
the same division.
I know he's gonna guess. I know who he's gonna guess too.
I know who he's going
Yeah,
to
I don't know.
How many receptions?
86. This should be very, very obvious.
Can't.
He's a big play receiver that relies. He's not a reception guy, he's a yards guy.
It's not happening, guys.
He's in Julio Jones' division.
I don't know.
What are the teams in Julio's division?
The Falcons, Panthers,
Yes?
Saints.
Don't do it.
It's not Mike, no.
And the
Saints.
last team...
No one of the teams in that
We're
division.
spoon feeding you, Andrew. We're
I
spoon
know.
feeding you.
This is so bad.
Oh no, Andrew!
See, that's my problem. I don't know what other Panthers,
Yes.
Saints.
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
Andrew, we're gonna help you through
This
this.
is awful.
Buccaneers.
Who else is in that division?
I don't know.
They just hired a new head coach.
Oh, there's so many new head
That I
coaches.
wanted to be the Packers coach.
Ah.
Andrew, this is so obvious. You told me so. This guy they didn't get him, but they got LaFleur.
Hey, Andrew, you said it like 10 seconds ago.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, you did.
He said the team.
Yeah.
Buccaneers. Mike Evans?
Yes! Mike Evans!
No, you said possession. You said deep threat. Mike Evans is like a possession guy. He's a big body catching a lot of passes.
I think these stats prove he's a deep threat.
Yeah, that's why I'm...
Okay. Now on to quarterbacks. It's 4-2. Andrew can tie it up.
I don't want
Andrew, this is...
That was
painful.
tough.
I don't think I like this game.
Well, now we have to keep playing it.
And our final one.
Quarterbacks.
If Andrew takes both.
Okay, both these players played all 16.
Okay.
Andrew?
I'm just dying.
Andrew just stuck his pinky all the way in Dr. Pepper can.
I'm gonna cut my finger off.
Andrew, stop being suicidal. Okay, player number 1. Both players played all 16 games. Player number 1 had 25 touchdowns. Player number 2 had 35 touchdowns. 25 to 35. Player number 1 only threw 2 picks. Player number 2 threw 7 interceptions. Yards wise, player number 1 threw 4,442.
I know who one is.
And player 2 threw 4,924. So 500 more.
I know both.
I think I know both too.
I know both.
So since Jason knows both, and I think one's a little more obvious. Well, first, who would you rather have
I'd rather have 2.
going into next year?
I wasn't thinking about that. I was just thinking neither.
I'd rather have 2.
Whoever had 35 touchdowns.
Okay.
Yeah.
So since we're starting with Jason and you've got the lead, I'm gonna say
Wait, you're starting with Jason?
because you just got it. I'm gonna say Jason, who's player number 2.
2? So that was
The
Oh, that's
35
an easy one.
35 touchdowns. How many yards?
4,924.
And how many interceptions?
Andrew, do you want him to do the other one? Because I think the other one's more obvious.
And how many interceptions, right?
7.
7. And how many yards?
4,924.
35 pass touchdowns.
35 touchdowns.
I'm second guessing myself. I know. Wait, 4,900?
Yes.
So Matt Ryan had 5,000. So it wasn't him. Drew Brees also...
Andrew, you can't come over here.
Drew Brees also had 5,000, I'm pretty sure. So that would leave... I think the 200... Okay, this is actually way trickier than I
Andrew's
thought.
really scaring me
Yeah,
here.
I
He's
know.
like almost like
know
looking at my
this.
computer screen.
I know it.
4,900. It's not Drew Brees or Matt Ryan. They both had 5,000 yards. I'm trusting myself with that.
So who else is there?
It's not Russell Wilson. He
I'm
did
so
not pass for
confident.
4,900. It's not Kirk Cousins. He didn't get 35 touchdowns.
Can you put me in, coach?
Phillip Rivers.
No.
Oh my god.
Andrew Luck.
No. What do you mean?
Ben Roethlisberger.
No.
Oh my
Sit down
god.
and think about
Yeah, this has been awful. This has been so bad.
35 and 7.
Yes.
Who sound
Not Matt Ryan. Or
all
Drew
the
Brees.
games?
Oh, what? Or no, Ben Roethlisberger.
Big Ben threw more picks than 7.
I got it.
I mean, he got over half
I
that
gotta
against
just say-
Jacksonville.
I gotta just say, Jason, you're wrong about one of the things you just said.
Oh, okay.
Because
I know who it is.
it's
I know who
leading
it
in
is.
the
I
wrong
know who it
direction.
is. I know who it is. I know who it is. All right, Andrew.
Your guess, Andrew. I think I gave you a huge.
I know who it is. I was not sure. But
So Matt Ryan or Drew Brees?
50-50.
I know.
No, that means Jason's gonna get in there.
You have to
I
get
know.
it right.
I'll get. How about I'll do a deal? I guess, and then you can get the leftovers.
Oh, I don't know if I like that. I'd rather be in my position, honestly.
Then pick Andrew. Matt Ryan
Because
or Drew Brees?
I know who it is.
35 and Drew Brees.
No,
Oh, that's who I would have guessed. Matt Ryan.
it's Matt Ryan.
I would have guessed Drew Brees.
I know, because he threw all those picks at the end. I was like,
I
okay.
just thought Matt Ryan got 5,000 yards. Who's the third person at 5,000? Ben Roethlisberger?
It must have. I'll I'll look it up after you guys guess this.
Okay, yeah.
So I'll go.
I know it is.
Tom Brady.
Aaron Rodgers.
It's Aaron Rodgers.
Tom, what?
Aaron Rodgers, it was his famous season for the touchdown to interception ratio. Only two.
Tom Brady only threw like
so
2
with
picks.
a resounding score of what really should have been 7-1. And Jason wallops Andrew. Let's look at the league leaders and.
You should let me run this game next time.
Yeah.
I'll pick up like weird ass players. Please. I'll go like Ty Montgomery. Aaron Jones.
Here are the leaders.
Ooh. What?
So we're gonna do a quick little just one-on-one guessing game, blind guessing game, and I'm only giving you one stat.
Okay.
This player 1, passed for 5,129 passing yards. Player number 2 passed for 5,097 passing yards. Who are they? Who's player number 1?
Drew Brees. No, Big Ben.
Big Ben.
And
You got 2 guesses.
Well, it's not a competition.
It's not really competition. Who's
number 2 at 596.
Yeah. God, Andrew, you better get this.
I was gonna say Big Ben.
Well, it's not Big Ben because
I know.
crazy though. Big Ben led the league because you'd think this other guy would.
Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Patrick Mahomes didn't.
Wait, only 2 people got 5,000?
Yeah.
I thought 3.
Matt Ryan was like just there.
I could have sworn.
I mean,
I wouldn't
had,
have
like,
got that
50
either.
touchdowns, so.
Yeah.
All
Alright.
Yeah. Oh.
What?
On footballreference.com, they have this thing called approximate value. Number 1's Patrick Mahomes. The number 2 is Mitchell Schwartz for Kansas City.
Who is that?
Big alignment.
Oh.
Not Kelsey or Tyreek.
No.
Alright.
Um.
Is that it for this year's...
This year's Super Bowl special. Andrew, any closing hot takes?
I still think Aaron Donald's gonna have a Von Miller type game.
There's a prop bet. If anyone breaks the record of 4 sacks, you could take it. I don't want to tell them on it.
I think Donald's gonna.
Then you should take it. I think
I'm gonna go
gamble
take
now.
it.
You
I'll
should.
go gamble now. Donald's gonna have.
There's also
more than 4
over-under of
sacks.
the Rams getting over-under 1.5 sacks.
Wait, 1.5?
Yeah. And
What's the?
most people are taking action on the under, too.
People are taking the under.
No,
on
no, no.
1.5?
People are taking the over.
Okay.
But still.
I was
It's pretty good.
Who would take the under on that?
It's a pretty... Yeah. It's a pretty easy one, though.
All right. Aaron Donald Sue gonna make Tom Brady cry.
Thank you for listening.
Well, thank you for listening to this week's episode.
Yes, and we'll be back
I'd like
next
to
week.
agree with you less.
I'm really not good at that guessing game.